Hey Jim, how does trauma affect the brain?
We just started doing a series of YouTube videos. You might want to check that out. There are three main areas of the brain that are impacted by trauma. The prefrontal cortex, our rational brain, can actually shrink as a result of trauma, and the cortex needs to have communication with the limbic system, the emotion part of the brain, the amygdala. The amygdala is a small part of the brain that regulates our fear responses. That becomes overactive, and people experience symptoms of trauma like hypervigilance, anxiety. The hippocampus helps to consolidate memories, helps us to understand the difference between the past and the present and the future, and that part of the brain can actually shrink as well. The threat warning system in the brain starts to become dysregulated. Parts of our brain that filter the difference between something that's important and something that's not important gets really skewed. That's when trauma can actually start to look like ADD in some people.
Then why aren't you letting go?
I guess I'm not at that point right now.
No. Listen again. There is no such thing as not being at that point. That really doesn't have any meaning at all. If you are not letting go of something that you say you wish to let go of, it's because you are choosing to not let go because you believe it serves you. It's not about I'm not at that point yet. It's about the fact that you are deliberately choosing to hold on to it. You have to find out why. And the reason why will always be, yes, always be, you have defined that holding on to it is beneficial. How does it benefit you to hold on to this thing you say you don't prefer?
You know, the safety net, that might be part of it. But
so you feel you need one because you fear that what will happen? What? What will happen if you just let go? What will happen? What's the worst that could happen? Come on, give it voice. Be bold.
You know, maybe there's an element of maybe of non-acceptance of.
Who cares?
Well, I don't give a shit about that.
Obviously you do.
But I don't.
But you obviously
that's the whole point.
do.
I'm at the point where I just don't give a shit anymore.
Then why not let go?
That's.
Obviously you do. You see, this is what you're not allowing to be obvious. The belief may be unconscious. You may think. Consciously, you may think you don't care anymore, but your actions show you do.
That is
your
absolutely
fear
true.
tells you do. So without the action, with the idea of still feeling fear, those are the barometers to pay attention to. The fear and the non-action in the direction you prefer tells you there's a belief you're unaware of. So it doesn't matter if you sit there and insist, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. All you're saying is, consciously, you can't figure out what the belief is.
That's right, because I understand everything that you're talking about.
But you know the belief must be there.
Yes, I do. I'm not.
Then find out what it is by asking the question, what would I have to believe is true of my relationship to this situation in order to hold on to something I say I don't prefer? There is an answer. There is a definition you have to be holding on to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be asking this question of us.